Today on Designing Spaces, we're outdoors, upgrading fencing with a new and improved look. And when you're outdoors, sometimes you can't avoid those pesky mosquitoes. We've got just the solution. Ready to head indoors? We have lighting options for your home. And speaking of light, need to let the light in or keep it out? Innovative treatments for your windows. That and more as we get designing.
Meet Marc, salesman, father, and all-around pet lover. Marc loves to come home from work, relax, and sit outside while his kids play and his animals run around.
We've had this home for all over 40 years. It's a generational home. My wife grew up in this house, and this is the original fence that we've had since she's been a little girl, and it's the original fence. It's getting old, it's getting rusty, it's broken down. So a few of the other problem spots that we have is there's some hardware cloth down here that I had to install on the bottom of the fence where the animals would get out. I've had to take this piece of board, which is warped. There's another spot down here. So I was really dragging my feet over the last several years over this project and realized it was really time to get going, but how do I start that process? So I started looking online. I went to Lowe's.com and I found a really great fence that I thought would be perfect for my home. So I went to Lowe's. I went to the fencing section and found the IronCraft fence and talked to the Lowe's folks and said, this is what I want for my home. Can they come and do the measurements and give me an estimate for what it would cost to put around my home? After they showed up to the home and they did the measurements and told me what it was cost, to me it was an absolute no-brainer.
That sounds great. Let's do it. Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Once you decide to make a purchase of fencing, whether it's our fencing from IronCraft or someone else's fencing, you always have to make sure that you check with your local building codes, especially for pools and or any other kind of commercial application the consumer's going to do, because you got to make sure that you basically follow the ordinances. Installing the fence is a very simple process. The installers come, they clear everything out, and they install the new fence with very little disruption to the homeowner and to the neighbors. And in a couple days, you end up with an added value to your home with a new fence, and you can start enjoying your outdoors.
IronCraft also offers the no-dig fence line.
The no-dig fence is a very easy DIY project that any consumer can do, and it's stocked at all the Lowe's stores.
So I'm very proud of my plant garden that I created here, but I really want to fence it in because sometimes there's animals that come here, so I'm going to DIY it. I don't feel like I need a contractor or anything. I think I can do it myself with a very easy to install fence. I've got all the pieces and I'm ready to put it up.
The unique thing about this product is you can go from heights of about 2 feet almost up to 4 feet, and it transitions very smoothly. The nice thing about it is you can install it with a simple hammer, a rubber mallet, and a 2x4, and anybody can do it. The easy thing about this is it takes no measuring, because you can use the panels to measure. It takes no digging the holes like you would with residential or commercial fence, because the spikes actually go into the ground, and you hammer those spikes, and then the post actually goes inside the spike. The post holds the panels up, therefore it's a very, very easy and simple process for any DIYer to do over a weekend.
All done. This no-dig fence took no time at all, maybe just a few hours, and it looks incredible. My plants look beautiful with it, and I'm very proud that I did it all by myself.
This really was a stress-free process. My kids are enjoying this, my animals enjoy this, I'm enjoying this. We really did make the right choice. Absolutely loving our new fence.
To learn more, go to ironcraftfences.com or our website, designingspaces.tv.
My name is Susanna, and I'm an associate director here at Camp Live Oak. As a camp counselor, I love getting the kids out in nature. During camp, we have a great nature arts and crafts program. We like to use found objects such as shells or small acorns. We also will go to the beach, and we do great activities like canoeing, archery, fishing. We're so excited each summer for summer camp, and you know, my job is to make sure that everybody's prepared and ready to have a great, safe summer.
Let's do a backpack check, okay? Towel? Check. Water? Check. Sunscreen? Check. Insect repellent? Check.
My favorite thing at camp is going to the beach and doing art.
We have anywhere from I would say about 200 campers per week during the summer. So as a camp counselor, it's really important to let the kids be outside and explore. All right, guys, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, come on. I personally probably spend close to about maybe 300 out of 365 days outside, because besides working at camp, I just love being outside with my family. We do get a bit of mosquitoes, and since we're very close to the beach, we also get no-see-ums.
Why do they call them no-see-ums? Because you don't see them. And, like, they bite. Oh, I get the joke.
You can hardly see them, hence they're called no-see-ums, but they come out in the morning and in the evening time. And then along with the mosquitoes, you know, they're a little bit more of a nuisance during the summer.
The mosquitoes like me a lot, but I don't like the mosquitoes.
We always tell the parents to make sure that they pack insect repellent for the kids. So we tell them to apply it before they come to camp, and then to pack it in their backpack, and then throughout the day, our camp counselors are able to help them reapply after swimming or after sports. So it's great, you know, even though they're not, maybe the mosquitoes aren't so bad or the no-see-ums, it's always just nice to have a little protection for them. So it's super important to stay hydrated, protected from the sun, and protected from the insects. So I've been a camp director for over 10 years, so I know a lot about bug bites. I love off botanicals because it doesn't leave a sticky residue, it doesn't smell, and it works. All right, guys, you ready to go home?
Yes.
Did we have a great day today or what?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
The hike.
The hike, mine too.
My name is Alena Capra. I'm an interior designer, and I own my own design firm, Alena Capra Designs. I've been living in this condo, this is 12 years now, which sounds crazy, but it's seen a lot of changes. Currently, you're looking at the most recent design. When I think about the one thing that I haven't really worked on in here is the lighting. But that's where I've been struggling, and I really want to do something to brighten up the space. One of the greatest things about lighting is that it's one of the only design elements that long after the room is designed, the paint is dry, the furniture is in, you can still sort of change that and tweak it to really create a better ambiance in the room. If you have to modify or make something a little warmer in tone or a little cooler in tone, you can do that. And that's what's so great about lighting. My friend Mike works in the industry. He works with Philips Hue, and he suggested that in order to really brighten up the space and do better lighting options, that I look into the Philips Hue Smart Lighting Collection. And he offered to stop by and help me set it all up. Hey Mike, how are you?
Good, how are you? The Hue portfolio is actually a really large portfolio. We have a light fixture for almost every single space of the home. So that also means we have some bulbs, but also non-bulbs and fixtures. And so that's what I came here to help kind of show her some of the new intricacies of the system that she was not well aware of.
Let's take a closer look at the style and layout of my space to determine my home's lighting needs.
So this is the dining room area. It's kind of situated right by the window, so I love that there's natural light, but I also like to be able to get great lighting when I'm having a meal in the evening. So I also sometimes do work here, so it also needs to function as a workspace as well, which is why I like good light. Since I don't have recessed ceiling lighting in the main living area, the ability to be able to control different levels of light and have some lamps here, a ceiling fixture here, another lamp over by the sofa, allows me to kind of pick and select the kind of lighting mood I want, whether it's in the daytime and I want some brighter light for, say, doing work, or if it's in the evening and I want it to be a little bit more dim and cozy. So while I did the best that I could with the lighting in the room, I tried to spread out, you know, kind of layer the lighting and have it in different areas to make the room more cohesive. But there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. So I'm looking forward to kind of making some changes and getting a better output of light and some more convenience with the lighting in the space.
So most people will get started with Hue with one of our starter kits. It comes with everything you need to get started for one room. Get that set up, and if you like it, then extend to the next room, to the next room, to the next room. But Alena, she didn't want to just do one room of the home, she wanted to do her entire home at the same time.
So I opened up all the boxes, got started in the process, screwed in all the new light bulbs, changed them all out, plugged in the router to the bridge, downloaded the app, and within seconds, at my fingertips, I had this amazing system to change out all the different hues of lighting in my home.
What's really cool with the Hue system is not only does it have different shades of white light, but also has full color spectrum as well with 16 million colors. And what Paint with Light allows you to do is to really transform that space. So now not just helping you wake up or helping you go to sleep, but now it really kind of allows you to express yourself. So whether you want to have the whole room red for a nice party that you're having or holiday season, you know, turn it to colors of blue, you can really pick and choose whatever you want to do with the space, and again, transform it just with lighting alone. Whether it's your app or through your voice, it really allows you to have that fun experience with lights. Now lighting is as simple as telling, you know, Google or Alexa or Siri, turn my lights on or turn my lights off.
This is honestly one of the coolest things. So easy to set up and so many options. From a design standpoint, lighting is one of the most important things in the space. Good lighting makes or breaks the look of a room and the feel of a room. Sometimes you really want that right ambiance in the space, and that is controlled by the right lighting.
Hi, I'm Holly. These are my daughters, these are my nephews, and this is our crazy house.
Life in the Mastardi house can get pretty hectic, especially when it comes to cleaning.
Yeah, she gets mad all the time when she cleans.
One big issue for homeowner Holly was when the family had traditional blinds.
With traditional blinds, you have to worry about the cords, the children getting tangled in the cords, and they used to try to hide behind them, and I was always scared that they were going to get injured.
Enter Anovia blinds between the glass from Integral.
We offer a full line of products that really can go into any household or commercial project. We offer lift and tilt blinds, tilt only, Venetian, roller, and pleated. We even have some home automation systems as well. There are so many benefits to blinds between the glass. First of all, your blinds are between the glass, so you're not going to be cleaning them. It's safer if you have children's animals running around.
This blind you're starting to see a lot more of. This is an SSLT, or a single side lift and tilt blind. So with this, you still have a Venetian blind, so you have the metal slats. We can tilt it, and we can raise it completely up out of the way.
While the Mastardi family enjoys the safety of Anovia blinds, Sheila Thomas is all about the ease.
This blind is marvelous. I love it.
As an arthritis sufferer, Sheila likes that she doesn't have difficult cords to pull.
Pulling the blinds up, if they were very long blinds, pulling them up with the cord hurt my hands. It's hard to pull them because the cords are generally pretty thin.
Not having to dust is also an added bonus.
The air quality is much better since we've installed the blinds. There isn't all that dust resting on them.
These blinds are going to last you a really long time. They have been cycle tested 290,000 times. These are all made right here in the USA.
We filled out a form online, and they put us in touch with a local installer who came out and measured everything and did all the install, and everything just went like a breeze.
Anovia blinds between the glass are also a great option for sliding glass doors, perfect when you own a pool like the Richmonds.
We moved to Northeast Ohio about 9 years ago. We moved for my husband's work, and we love the area. We love the community. We love the location. We originally were going to put curtains all the way across, and that was just too much to get in the way of the kids. These are perfect. They open and they close. You don't have to worry about them getting dirty, dusty. They look fantastic, and you don't have to worry about the kids getting tangled or any damage.
And
And Integral also has products for customers looking for smart home innovation via their Anovia and Screenline brands.
This one is called our swipe system, and you can simply swipe the blind and the blind will work automatically. It's run off of a battery pack, so it's motorized and it has a rechargeable battery. You can stop it wherever you want, you can operate it, you can even take this blind and put it on a remote control. Now the most advanced blind that we have is this system here. First off, it's a wired solution, so you do have to wire this into a home control system, but you can control it through some of the latest technology. So you can take a tablet and you can actually operate the blind that way. You can even tie this into a smart home system so it can be voice controlled. And everything that you saw here today, you can put in Venetian or in a pleated shade all the way up to blackout.
To learn more about Anovia and Screenline brands, go to integral.com or visit designingspaces.tv.
We've lived in this house for 2 years now. Yeah, right before our third child was born.
Life in general with 3 children is somewhat chaotic. On a good day, I might get an hour to work on something, and it might be 1 day a week. The bathrooms are probably priority number 45, 46, and 47 on my list of to-dos.
And that's where we come in, calling in Mansfield Plumbing to help give deducing some bathroom Botox.
It's a tough time right now for them. They've got old toilets that are, some of them are inefficient, one of them doesn't flush all the way, and they both plug up.
Enter the Vanquish Toilet, a revolutionary new design starting with side-mounted seat hinges that make it easy to clean.
That flat deck surface on the back, when the tinkle does turn to sprinkle, you can wipe it off real easily. Pure clean glaze so it rinses well, and then that real powerful flush mechanism that we have. I'm really excited that this is going to be a great solution. I think it's going to solve a lot of their issues.
A plumber gets to work removing the old toilets while stylist Lindsay Lara works with the family on design ideas for both the kids' bathroom upstairs and the guest bath downstairs.
Looks good. Yeah, number one, you'll see it's an elongated bowl and high height, so it's a very comfortable seat to be in. We talked about it early on, is this no hinge seat, and so we've taken the seat hinges off the top of this.
Easy clean, that's amazing. I didn't think when I heard side hinges, I didn't really understand until I saw it.
I want you to watch this flush. So it's a very simple lever on the side. You get a full flush. It looks like you got a lot more water going through than you really do, so it's still the 1.6 gallons. So all that toilet paper that you talked about gets pushed through.
And with a soft close feature, that means no more slamming the lid.
That toilet is really solving like every single one of the problems that we have as parents with kids who can't flush and are messy.
And finally, it's time for the big reveal upstairs.
Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. We love it. It looks like a whole new bathroom.
It's a bright space now, and it's nice and fresh.
Functional, too.
And then the guest bathroom is revealed.
Wow. They're so excited. They're going to love it. And I'm going to love not having to pick up after them, and they're going to love not getting yelled at.
Mansfield, thank you very much for unclogging our lives.
For more information on the Vanquish toilet or any other of their bathroom products, visit mansfieldplumbing.com or go to designingspaces.tv.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.